will be my book review for Three Hearts and Three Lions by Poul Anderson. It was first published in 1953 by the Magazine of Fantasy and Science Fiction. I actually listened to the audiobook version on Libby. The audiobook was read by Bronson Pinchot, who, if you watched Perfect Strangers, he was Balky from that sitcom. Poul Anderson is a well-respected, well-regarded author. He's won the Hugo Award 7 times. He won the Nebula Award 3 times. He wrote both fantasy and science fiction, and this book being fantasy. It has a magical world, has elements of a quest, has elements of good versus evil, of chaos versus justice. It starts off in the real world where Holger is, although he's Danish, he's living in America, ultimately ends up fighting in World War II. And it's during a battle in which he's injured, in which Holger finds that he awakens in this parallel fantasy, magical type world. He finds clothing that a knight would wear, a horse, and a shield. The shield has the crest of 3 hearts and 3 lions on it. The clothes fit him perfectly, and throughout the book he has the feeling that he should know his identity in this magical world. He doesn't know it, and throughout the course of the book, that's one of the things he's trying to find out. And I won't reveal, so I don't give spoilers on who he ends up being. He has a love interest, a young lady named Alienora, who is also able to turn into a swan, and she frequently does throughout the book. She turns into a swan and flies overhead to look for the pathway ahead and see where danger might lie. She can also peck at the enemies during battle. He also has a companion, a dwarf named Hugi, and the 3 of them are on this quest, on this journey. They run into different characters, magical characters, many different adventures. The main antagonist is Morgan Le Fay, kind of a witch or sorceress, and she's constantly trying to tempt Holger to come to her side, and ultimately tries to battle him with different magical elements. Throughout the book, he's trying to find out how to get back to the real world, and I'll leave it to you to find out whether he actually succeeds in that or not. By the end, his feelings for Alienora have grown stronger. He's torn about what to do, whether to stay in this magical kingdom or whether to go back. After I finished the book, I studied up on it some. I learned that Three Hearts and Three Lions was a major influence for Gary Gygax, who created Dungeons and Dragons. And although I never played Dungeons and Dragons, I do feel like this book has gone up a little in my respect just by influencing such a major game and industry as that. Larry's legendary library rating for Three Hearts and Three Lions is L3. Legit, it's solid, it's enjoyable, it's well worth the read or the listen, depending on how you consume this book. Some of the things I enjoyed: the battle with the troll was graphic and exciting. The love interest with Alienora was satisfying. I felt like Bronson Pinchot did a good job with the audio. He uses a variety of voices for the different characters. I had a hard time understanding Hugi, the dwarf, just because he used such a strong accent, although I feel like other people probably could understand him better than I could. I enjoyed this book. Certainly would recommend it to others. I've been listening to other Poul Anderson books and have been enjoying them, and I hope to have reviews up for them. The Boat of a Million Years, probably more science fiction, and also Brainwave, also more science fiction, both books that I've finished and need to get the reviews up, and hope to get them to you soon. If you've read this book, I'd be interested to know how you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.